Have you ever heard the names Anarcha, Lucy, and Betsey? In the shadowed corridors of medical history lies a story that must be told, a story of three enslaved women whose names we must never forget. Anarcha, Lucy, and Betsey. This is their truth, their sacrifice, and their suffering. In 1845, Montgomery, Alabama became the stage for one of medicine's darkest chapters. Dr. James Marion Sims, later celebrated as the father of modern gynecology, purchased these three women for his experimental surgeries. They suffered from vesicovaginal fistulas, painful conditions caused by traumatic childbirths, leaving them in constant agony and social isolation. Anarcha was just 17 years old when Sims began his experiments. Without anesthesia, because Sims falsely believed that black women did not feel pain the same way white women did, she endured surgery after surgery. The first operation failed, then the second, then the third. Anarcha would ultimately survive 30 surgeries over 4 years, each one performed while she was fully conscious, held down on a makeshift operating table. Lucy and Betsey faced similar horrors. The procedures were brutal, invasive, and repeated without consent. They had no choice, no voice, no escape. Their bodies were treated as property, as experimental subjects in the pursuit of medical advancement that would benefit white women while offering them nothing but continued torment. The screams, the blood, the trauma, all witnessed by other enslaved women forced to assist in these procedures. They held down their sisters as Sims cut into their bodies again and again, perfecting his technique through their suffering. The operations took place in a small backyard hospital, away from public view, where the cries of black women would disturb no one. Sims eventually developed a successful surgical technique, one that would cure thousands of women in the years to come. He became wealthy and famous, his statues erected in his honor. But Anarcha, Lucy, and Betsey received no recognition, no compensation, no acknowledgement of their forced contribution to medical science. Their names were barely recorded, their stories nearly lost to history. This is the unvarnished truth of how modern gynecology was born, built on the bodies of enslaved black women who could not consent, could not refuse, and could not escape. Anarcha, Lucy, and Betsey are more than footnotes. They are the foundation upon which an entire medical field was constructed, and their story demands to be heard, remembered, and honored. Their pain was real. Their sacrifice was involuntary. Their legacy is undeniable. Have you ever heard the names Anarcha, Lucy, and Betsey? In the shadowed corridors of medical history lies a story that must be told, a story of three enslaved women whose names we must never forget. Anarcha, Lucy, and Betsey. This is their truth, their sacrifice, and their suffering. In 1845, Montgomery, Alabama became the stage for one of medicine's darkest chapters. Dr. James Marion Sims,